Hi guys, it's Lucy and welcome back to another video. Today is just going to be a quick review video. I've had so many suggestions of stuff I should be buying, stuff I shouldn't be buying, to do with anatomy and physiology. People recommended some stuff and other people didn't. So I took a risk and bought something I had no recommendations on, because that is the logical thing to do, obviously. But it was these anatomy and physiology revision cards. So I thought I'd do a quick review on them and give a general overview of what I actually think of them, because there wasn't many reviews out there. I got them from Amazon, so I think there was maybe 2 or 3 reviews. Most of them saying they were really good, but here is my honest review on them. So let's just get straight onto the video. So these revision cards are the Anatomy and Physiology flashcards by Scientific Publishing Limited. There's 335 flashcards which cover the systems and physiology of the human body, which says on the front. When I ordered these, I did look at the size. It gave a size overview and I still didn't expect them to be that big. Look, considering that is the size of my head, they're very same height kind of thing. But yeah, these cost me, I think it came to £23 in the end, which I knew was quite pricey when I was ordering them, but I thought, let's invest in something that I might actually find useful and, you know, just risk it, give it a go. If I open it up, so they are all divided into subcategories. So you have your introduction, but then you've got your cells and tissues, integumentary system, the skeletal system, muscular, nervous, endocrine, vascular, lymphatic, respiration, digestive, urinary, reproductive, pregnancy and birth. Which is brilliant. I like how they're all sectioned up. They're all colour coded as well, and they're all numbered, so if you lose the order of them, it's easy to put them back in order, which I think is absolutely brilliant. I'm very particular with my revision cards on how they have to be in a particular order. Just always how I've been, so to have them numbered like this, it's a great help. So if I get one out, so I'm doing the respiratory system, so let's just get some of these out. That's just an example of what they look like. And then, so they're labelled like A, B, C, whatever, and then on the back it gives you the answers. I don't want to obviously show too many because that'll give all the answers away, but yeah, I love that colour coordinated. The diagrams are very like clear coloured. However, if I was looking at this, if I didn't have the knowledge, because the whole point of these is to, obviously you're supposed to have a bit of knowledge, but the whole point is to gain a bit of knowledge from them and to revise from them. But looking at A and E, it's probably upper and lower respiratory. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is upper and lower respiratory. However, B, C, D and all these, it just doesn't make it clear what he's even asking about, and there is worse revision cards than that one. Yes, just some of the diagrams are ridiculously unclear. You don't know what they're pointing to. Stuff like that. So that is a very big con of them. Like, they're just not clear enough. They go into a lot more detail than sometimes I need, which isn't necessarily a con. When I'm on about the con, I mean pros and cons. I'm not saying it's a con for money. So basically, they go into a lot more detail than sometimes I need as a student paramedic, which is obviously a negative for myself, not negative for other people, because these could be used for doctors, nurses, you know, anyone else. Also, they're massive. So whenever I'm revising and if I want to take them to uni, it's physically impossible to take this to uni with me because I walk to uni. I'm not going to carry this down the road with me. They do fit in my bag, but then I can't fit my folder, I can't fit my textbook, stuff like that, so it's impossible. So I have to take them all out and then, you know, wrap a rubber band or something around them to take them to uni. It's just not practical. It's not necessarily a massive problem, but it's still not very practical. But yeah, a pro though, although some of the diagrams are really unclear, others aren't. Let's have a look. There was a diagram I used for the vascular system. This diagram I really loved. It was very clear. It's on about cardiac cycle, it's just very clear. Obviously, if you haven't revised it, you're not going to really know what it's on about, but that's the whole point of revision cards. But it's not having to point to anything, they're just numbered, it's fine in that sense, so I find that really good. And then the next cards, it goes into detail of what each stage is. So I just liked the idea of that one when I was revising the cardiovascular system. I wouldn't necessarily say they're the worst revision cards in the world. They are really good quality in the way that they're made. They're just, obviously this is the front cover, but they're just, they're glossed on the front, and then they're matte on the back, I guess, because some of the cards have notes where you can write notes on them. Personally, I hate writing on stuff that I've bought, like textbooks. I can't write in them, so it's the same for these. Obviously that's a very short review. I haven't used them a massive amount because they're just so bulky to carry anywhere. Would I buy these if I'd known more about them? Probably not. If you're really into your anatomy and physiology and you need a wider understanding of it all, then these would be great. But on a level of paramedic science, I don't know whether they're worth investing in. It might be easy to make your own revision cards so you're very focused on what you're learning. But yeah, maybe as the years go on, as I'm studying, they might become more helpful, but what I've learned currently, they're not great. I just don't like the way they're laid out. I would prefer it if some of them were question and answer ones, so you can flip them over and they've got a question and answer either side, rather than just all pictures. But you know, I should have maybe looked more into it before I bought them, and I will use them. It's just, yeah, the cons of them, they're too big and bulky and just not my style of revision usually. So yeah, who knows, I will use them because I spent 23 quid on them. The point of this video is just to be very careful what you buy in terms of your degree and textbooks and stuff like that. Loads of people will recommend different stuff to you, but make sure you're looking at what you're buying. Just because someone has said it's good doesn't mean it'll be good for you. Everyone has different learning styles, and I read the reviews on these and everyone said they're brilliant, and personally they're not for me. So yeah, make sure you're reading reviews, you're asking opinions on stuff. Like for example, some people love the JR Calc paper copy. Personally, I like it. Other people love the app, they prefer getting it up on their phone. I'm very much a paper copy kind of person rather than technology. Yeah, having it in front of me is a lot easier for me to understand, so hence the reason I've got it rather than the app. A lot of these textbooks and stuff, they have ebook versions. Have a preview of the ebooks if it's possible before you buy the actual textbook, because that'll give you a better understanding whether you're going to like the textbook or not. So yeah, just do your research before you buy pointless stuff that you don't need. Thank you for watching. I hope that was slightly helpful. I got these from Amazon if you're interested. I typed in anatomy and physiology revision cards and that's what came up if you do want these revision cards. But yeah, I will see you in a video very, very soon. Bye guys.